someone who has the fear of speaking in English communication? Well, I was the same. I had the same kind of the fear. What exactly you were passing through? I didn't know how to communicate. I didn't know that how to speak in front of others. People were mocking me, humiliated me, and I could not understand that what to do. Well, at that particular time also I didn't give up, and I practiced 4 points which helped me a lot to improvise my communication skill, as well as I am comfortable with this language. Today, I do share to you the same thing. Stay till the end with me, and I would share each and every point so that you can also take it these things easily, and I promise you that you can also be perfect in your communication and you will also be comfortable with your communication. Hi, my name is Anita, your English Hamsafar, and today I address 4 points which can help you immensely. Let's get started the videos. 4 fears which we have when we speak in English we face. So today I want to tell you that 4 fears, and simultaneously I would tell you that how to overcome it and what I did in my past to overcome all these things. The first point is all about fear of grammar. Well, fear of grammar that we all have. When in terms of grammar, whenever we talk with others, we have the issue to talk with others in grammar. Specifically, if I talk about where we generally face the trouble, that is only the present tense and the past tense. I feel so. I believe that normally future tense is something that we do not make mistake. But past and present all make mistakes, and we have to overcome this challenge. So what to do? What I did, the same thing I really wanted to share with you. Well, when I just learned all these things, I understood that it became very easy to understand the rules and the verb. But in terms of communication, we make mistake. So I understood one point, that if I do the practice vigorously, then I would be better into that. And therefore, I did one thing, that if I learned the past tense, I worked 7 days on this and I tried to fix up this trouble forever. And for this, intentionally, I spoke with everyone in past tense. And by doing this, I got the great kind of the idea and I became comfortable with this language. I really want to suggest you that you must make it like this. For 7 days continuously, you have to speak the same kind of tense, and then you can see the remarkable changes happen in your conversation as well. I did it the same thing in the present tense. Well, in the present tense, it becomes little challenging. Why? Because singular subject and the plural subject, we have the different kind of formula. And majority of the people, they make the mistake when they speak about the singular subject. He don't or he go to the market. In terms of this, we have to know about it. We have to use S or ES. If we can make it like this, our sentence would be perfect and we get the great kind of the essence in our sentence. So, what I did it in my past, I vigorously practiced 7 days the same thing. Intentionally, I made the sentences and I just spoke in front of others. If I made mistake, they really gave me the feedback and I took it this feedback, and again I did the similar kind of the practice. By doing this, I fix up in this mind. Now also if I make the mistake, I don't feel bad because I know the formula and it is all about the tongue. Generally it slips and therefore only we make certain mistakes. So don't take it very strongly this point that, oh my God, I really don't know how to communicate. You have to understand, you have to fix up this problem by just practicing again and again the same thing. Number 2, fear of going blank and lack of vocabulary. This is quite similar with everyone's. I have seen the advanced speaker also would speak the same thing. When they come, they join and they say that whenever we go for the presentation, meeting and all, that I face this kind of the trouble. I cannot speak in front of others perfectly and fluently. This is the case of many people. We always feel bad that, oh my God, I wanted to communicate nicely, but I didn't. So I just want to tell you what to do in this case. Well, this was also my case when I started to communicate in English. And I didn't know how to overcome this issue. But via doing all these things, I got to know, and the same things I want to share to you all. See, this is quite natural because we all are human, and this kind of the issue occurs in your other languages as well. Suppose that you basically belong to the Bengali family or Odia family or Gujarati family, you face the same kind of the things. When you speak at that time, your mom, you stop and you really don't know how to share the things. But in terms of English, we always feel bad. We think about it that this is something, oh my God, I really don't know people what think about me. Rather than this, you can do one thing. If you don't know also, or if certain words does not come, you stop it and start again. Don't feel bad for this. In case you really want to be fluent in your communication or you want to develop your vocabulary, you can do one more thing. That is, you just search your good friends who know very well English and you just randomly choose any kind of the topic and start to communicate with them. What happens somehow that if you get stuck somewhere, then they would help you to overcome this thing. And they will help you in terms of the new vocabulary as well. In case, if you do not have any friend, then you can do one more thing. That you go search in the Google, search the good articles, search some words and try to imitate. Try to speak in front of the mirror or on the phone. Audio note, video note, you can make it like this. And you can see that via doing all these things, you get lots of ideas and you can feel yourself that you are very confident enough to communicate with others fluently. Automatically you get the great kind of the knowledge as well and you have a lots of ideas, because as I said in the previous video as well, the most important thing is that you have to know about the subject. Subject knowledge is very, very important. Then only you can communicate easily with others. Number 3 point, fear of being judged. This is the case happened with me as well when I was not good in communication. Well, normally it happened with me that friends group, my peer group, as well as my CEO, my superior, they were just mocking me. They were just saying a lot of things to me because I didn't know how to communicate in English. So what I did, despite of feeling bad, I did one thing. That was that I started to record my videos. I understood that if I really wanted to record my video and share to the good friends of mine who really helped me in this way, I would just share to them and they would give me the feedback. And even though I would also take the feedbacks from my mentor. By doing all these things, I got lots of ideas and I just started to make many videos. I did approximately 150 videos initially. And then I got lots of ideas when I just communicate. And that is what actually now I can speak with others comfortably. Number 4th point, that is all about fear of accent. Well, basically in India that we belong to the many of the places where that we have the different regional language. Because of this that we all have the MTI issue. To overcome this MTI issue, because I belong to the Odisha, therefore I had the MTI issue. So I overcome this one by just practicing the phonics and also just watch some native speakers video and I understood their point of view, their way of communications, and that I started to imitate the same thing. By doing all these things, I got lots of ideas and today at least I do not make the mistakes. That this kind of the things happens with everyone. But we have to, yes, I could say that I would not be the very good speaker, but I am good from my past. My past was little difficult, little bitter in this communications, but today I at least comfortably speak and can deliver the same kind of a things to everyone, that if you can really develop this kind of a things when you talk with others, you can also be better in your communication. Well, that's it in this story. If you really start to act on these 4 issues, you can be good into that. This is all about my promise. I will meet with you in the next video. Till the time, you do practice whatever the way I just told you in this video. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel to get the more informative video.